Parents, teachers, caretakers, thank you for coming back again and again and again. I keep saying this all the time. I'm not here to tell you saying, I know this. I've been working with children for the last 30 years, so I'm giving you my experience. No. I'm not coming from that posture. I'm coming from that place saying, I am a fellow parent who is walking alongside with you, a fellow mentor who is walking alongside with you. And as I'm learning in my journey, I'm sharing. That's all it is. We've been talking about some things very interesting. First episode, we talked about our children, our teenagers have become prisoners of their own appetites, prisoners of their own curiosities, and last week we talked about prisoners of their own double-mindedness. Today, we'll talk about some of our children, some of our teenagers, some of our young people have become prisoners of their own complacency. Prisoners of their own complacency. What is that complacency? It's okay. Fine. Last minute we will get it done. Yeah, it's okay. Why do I have to step in to do it? Last minute. I see many a times parents, many a times teachers, send me these questions or ask me these questions and give me a call and just say, I don't see the children, in that place, they're so complacent, exam is there tomorrow. They're like still saying, it's okay, Why do our children get to that place of complacency? Why do our teenagers, why do our young people get to that place of complacency? One of the key reasons is this, that they have not come to that place of understanding their preciousness, understanding their purpose, understanding what God has for them. Yes, that's why they have complacency. If I understand that this is what I'm here put in this world for doing something, I will step in now. When I go to one of the campus, when I walk around that campus, I get so inspired because there was one girl from another country had come to that particular place in India and had established this place where she was walking around and working alongside with fellow Indians and helping some of those children who were actually sold as prostitutes in certain places. I can't give you any of those details and names. But when I walk in that place, I get so inspired for the work that, this particular girl had done. But when I look into the history of what this girl had done, even before she had come to India, she had gone to another country. And how old was she? She was 16 years old. Wow. When I read some of these stories, 16-year-old teenager was in another country doing things where some of those passion has gone today. Where our children are in that place. Just imagine this. Nobody talks about the parents of this particular girl. Everybody talks about this girl, of what she had done and how she lived in India and how she had done such amazing work and how she died. Yeah, everybody talks about it. But nobody talks about who was there behind. It was a parent. It was an amazing father, an amazing mother, an amazing grandmother who was there, who was mentoring this girl very young and sharing and talking so that this girl very young understood that conviction that she's here in this world for a reason. That's one of the key things. That our children understand here. I'm here in this world to do something very special. This is my conviction. This is what I'm called to do. That place of a calling, very, very young. The second very important point is this, that we keep teaching and challenging them with the principles from the Word of God and the God of the Word. Yesterday evening, I've been so busy with a lot of different things, but yesterday evening I called all my boys and just said, hey, I want to do this small study on one of the verse, and I want to talk to you about something. And I called them all, and I talked about something. You know what I talked about? I talked about appetites. And when I talked about appetites, for the next 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I had prepared. I knew what I was going to talk, with stories in between to inspire them, at the same time with principles, at the same time with challenge, same time with motivation, same time with heart-piercing certain statements. And as I spoke and I finished, and I saw many of my teenagers in tears. And my wife came and said, I think what you spoke was really nice. It kind of pulled. We need to spend intentional time like that. As I said, I wish I spend more time, with my busyness. I have not been spending so much time. And that's why yesterday I told my wife and I said, no, I need to step in. I know I need to spend it. We need to spend in. If we don't spend our time, our children guaranteed are definitely going to become complacent. They're going to lay it back. The third reason I would just say this, I think we as parents, we as teachers, sometimes we have made it too easy for our children. There's no place of challenge. We have kind of helped them in so many ways in the name of love. I think we love them, yes, but we can't do everything for them. We have to teach them, we have to mentor them, we have to walk with them. We have to be very careful that our own children get their spines strong, their backbone strong, that they stand up and they do things. We can't do everything for them. We need to be there, absolutely, but that's the place, that's a beautiful TBRI principle, that we have learned, that place of structure and nurture. Yes, we need to have structures, but we need to also nurture. Yes, we need to nurture them, but we need to have structures. Let's be very careful. Our next generation is getting complacent. And as the statement says, they become prisoners of their own complacency. We cannot allow them. The need of the hour right now is to step in and mentor and disciple the next generation. The need is now. We are losing the next generation. We are losing them. We are losing our children. We are losing our teenagers. And as a time where some of the teenagers are waking up from their place of complacency and saying, oh my goodness, I've lost my life. It might be sometimes too late. Let's step in now. Let's step in now. The need of the hour for a time such as this.